Hey you guys, what's up? This is my first video with my new poster right behind me, and oh my goodness, it's too big that it can't fit inside the camera. So I'm probably gonna have to do something about that pretty soon. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is this thing. Deadpool 2, the movie, not this cup. The movie itself, Deadpool, the movie, has a sequel, and it is awesome. First of all, I'd like to talk about this little cup thing. First of all, it's got obviously a picture of Deadpool over here, and this little figurine of Deadpool over here. And I don't even know if it was a planned, if it was a design thing, or if it, just happened to be a happy little accident. But I don't know if you can see it, but the straw actually comes sort of out of Deadpool's crotch. And again, I don't know if it was planned or not. Obviously, you can rotate the figure around so it doesn't look like it. You can also put it like this, so it kind of looks like you're drinking out of his ass. But because of the joke factor, I'm gonna keep it like this. So, Deadpool 2, huh? I can't even believe we even had a Deadpool 1, just to begin with. I mean, this movie's been in production hell for years and years and years and years, ever since that abysmal abomination of a movie, X-Men Origins Wolverine, where Deadpool just got butchered. I mean, they literally took everything that makes the character special and literally wiped their butts with it. And I'm sorry for swearing, but then again, it is a Deadpool review, so it's kind of given. And oh, look! Just me talking about it gives Deadpool an erection. So, that moment's gone. But seriously, let's just address the elephant in the room right here. I mean, Deadpool in X-Men Origins Wolverine was like awesome for the first 2 minutes of screen time. When it was Ryan Reynolds just, fully unleashed, talking smack at people, not giving a shit about anything, and then some brain-dead, moronic producer thought it was a good idea to stitch his mouth shut and have Deadpool just not speak at all for the rest of the movie. And he had these lines on his body, and instead of just using katanas like he's supposed to, he just had katanas protruding from his arms, which can't even fit inside a human body. And he can teleport for some reason, because he has a teleporter device in the comics. They thought it would be a good idea to have him teleport in the movie. And also he can shoot laser beam from his eyes. What? And that's how he got the black stuff around his eyes. Anyway, I hate talking about this movie because it was so bad. I wanted to kill myself, seriously. I was so happy I didn't see that abomination in the theater, because, wow, that was just too much. Fortunately, though, Ryan Reynolds didn't give up. He stayed persistent. He was like, no, Deadpool deserves more than this. I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna make the movie that Deadpool deserves. And he fought for it with the writers, Red Reese and Paul Warnick, and they fought, and they fought, and they fought. And he also added the director, Tim Miller, into the equation. They had this, they shot this test footage of Deadpool kicking some ass inside a vehicle, and they leaked it online a few years ago, and ever since that, people got very excited for it. The movie went into production. It was supposed to come out in 2012, but then it got delayed, and it got delayed. It was supposed to come out in 2014, and it also got bumped another 2 years. And I still remember the day, the actual day I heard on the news that Deadpool was happening in 2016, and I still didn't believe it until I saw actual, set photos from the shooting of the first Deadpool, and oh my goodness, the first Deadpool, I'm kind of going off topic, but this is important. The first Deadpool was one of the best superhero cinematic experiences of my life, because this is truly an age of miracles. What's happening with the Avengers now? The DC movies they are what they are. I like them, but not a lot of people do. But I mean, somewhere in the center over there, that you've got Deadpool, and Deadpool is just what you never thought comic book movies could do. Just gives you this. It really is what it is. I mean, you never thought comic book movies can be this, R-rated, comedic and funny and fourth wall breaking, and it is, and it's magnificent. I can't believe that these movies are being made now. And Deadpool 2, while I'm gonna be honest, it's not as good as the first one, but it's a damn good movie. It's fun, it's funny, it's enjoyable. The characters themselves are very interesting and entertaining, and all around, I mean, the movie was a pretty enjoyable experience. And let me just tell you this. I'm going to go into spoiler territory starting from now, so if you haven't seen the movie yet and you don't want to be spoiled, that's fine. You can just pause the video and come back to it later. But I'm going to go into spoiler territory in 3, 2, 1. The Juggernaut, bitch! I mean, the Juggernaut is in this movie. I don't even think he's on this poster. But I mean, holy fuck, the Juggernaut! I mean, I still remember the day when I saw X-Men: The Last Stand, and they had what's his face, Benny Jones, I think that's his name, meant. He was the Juggernaut, and well, he was not the Juggernaut. I mean, that's clearly who's beeping while I'm doing this review. Don't you know it's rude? Anyway, finally, the Juggernaut we needed, the Juggernaut we deserved. It was, I mean, we never actually got a confirmation that his name is really Kane Marco, but they did drop hints to his relationship with Xavier in the movie, so I guess it can be assumed that it's the actual Juggernaut himself. Moving on, you've got, that's just one character that didn't really get all that much screen time. Let's talk about some of the characters that did. I mean, Cable, Josh Brolin. I mean, the way he was able to go from Thanos to Cable, it was seamless. I literally thought, I mean, obviously there's the most important element, which is the voice, because it's kind of hard to see Cable and hear Thanos in your ears, but that's just, it happens with so many roles and so little actors, I guess. But Josh Brolin did an amazing job as, I almost said Thanos, as Cable. I mean, this is really the year of the Brolin. Josh Brolin has had an amazing year, and he deserves it. I mean, from Thanos to Cable, and in a few more months he's gonna be in the Sicario 2 movie Soldado, which also had a trailer for before my screening of Deadpool. So it was kind of weird to see Josh Brolin in all three stages just now. I mean, I saw him in the trailer, then I saw him in Deadpool, and then when I got out of the Deadpool screening, I went to see Avengers Infinity War for a 5th time, and I saw him as Thanos. But that's my thoughts on Josh Brolin. I mean, Zazie Beetz as Domino. I mean, that freaking Domino. I never thought Domino would be in the movie. Let alone Deadpool and Cable, but freaking Domino? The least cinematic character on the planet? And they actually made it work, and it was believable. It was just amazing. As far as the story itself, I mean, kinda lacked focus a bit. I mean, this kind of stuff does happen at times. It kind of suffers from sequelitis, where you take a really good first movie and you try to expand the lore and the mythology with a sequel, and you kind of overdo it just a little bit in a way that it's still a very good movie, but you kind of did some stuff in there that was a bit clunky, and it might have been best if you would just, left it alone. But overall, I mean, it didn't ruin the experience. It was still a very, very enjoyable movie, and I recommend you see it as fast as possible. And, yeah. Deadpool 2, man. Jimmy fucking Chongas. That's all I can say about it. So, thank you for watching this rather, all over the place review. And from me, and from Mr. Pool, Chimichangas.